Alright, so this is going to be a voiceover over the video of me walking around the showroom, checking out all the cars. I decided to just do a voiceover instead of just playing music in the background since it's a 20-minute long video. I'm going to quickly tell you what cars are going to be in the video. The first one, as you can see, is a McLaren 765 LT. There's going to be an Aventador SV in the back. I have a couple Huracans in the video, some McLaren 720s, a Lamborghini Urus, a Maybach GLS 600, a Rezvani tank, a Dodge Ram Trax, SRT Demon, and some G63s, and a Porsche 911 GT3 RS, and a couple other cars in the background, a couple luxury SUVs. So a quick rundown of the showroom is it's a brand new showroom in Charlotte called McLaren Motor Cars, and I got a message to come check out the showroom, so I said, hey, why not? I see some cool cars on their Instagram page. So when I came out to the front door, I was pretty surprised that they had a 765 LT in the showroom. Unfortunately, it is sold. I was checking the price for it, but they don't have a price. The MSRP for a 765 LT is a $513,000, and the 765 LT is McLaren's more high performance version of the 720S, and the exterior color is ceramic gray. I know it's picking up as white in the camera or in the video, and even in person I thought it was white, and I personally didn't like the color. I saw the Strata theme before where it was red, orange, and black, and I think that was one of the most beautiful colors on the 765 LT. There are some colors that you see like orange and blue that I think personally look better, but I do like the carbon hood. I didn't see a roof scoop on this one, but I believe those are Senna seats that you can have that are more bucket style seats that keep you set in for high speed cornering. And the thing about the showrooms in Charlotte, I've been going to a couple other dealerships around town, and I've noticed that a lot of dealerships are scarce on supercars. I can't find any with a lot of rare cars or very special kind of colors that really pop, that get a lot of likes on Instagram. So it seemed like this was probably the best option to check out. And about the 765's rear end, I think the quad exhaust looks amazing on the back, and the mesh design on the top where they have it in the rear instead of like a plastic cover, it looks a lot nicer, and it looks so much futuristic. Like I said, like a UFO or a spaceship, it kind of looks futuristic in that manner. I guess that's why people joke around about the 720S looking like a spaceship. And so I'm going to be walking around now the Lamborghini Urus, and this one seems like it's a pretty basic color, just like a gloss white with a red interior. I do like the red interior compared to like completely black. It definitely stands out with the interior color, especially because it's a Lamborghini. And I think it's great to have Urus, but that's more of a secondary car if you have like a Huracan or an Aventador, and this is more of your like family go-getter car, or your grocery machine if you're that wealthy. That's the kind of vibe that I get from the car. It still feels like it aged pretty well since it originally came out, and from what I was hearing in the showroom, it seems like the values are still holding well. Even if you try to buy a used one, it's somehow the price has stayed very steady, so that's kind of funny. And now that Audi has come out with the SQ8 and the RSQ8, which are basically on the same platform, and they come around at a cheaper price, I think that the Urus needs an upgrade where maybe it has performance aero, maybe more power, just to kind of distinguish it, because honestly the RSQ8, the SQ8, they look pretty nice, and if they're delivering very similar horsepower, it kind of seems like a bargain compared to the Urus since the prices aren't falling, but you know that the resale value is good if you decide to buy one, so I think that's a pretty good thing as well. Now I'm gonna go walk over to the 720S Spider, and when I was looking at this price on their website, I was pretty shocked at how high it was. Let's see, so the 720S So the 720S is going to be priced at over $300,000, and I was pretty surprised. I guess the Spider one is more expensive. And when I say that it seems kind of expensive, I mean that it's the price tag is $344,000, and I think you could get a Huracan probably for around $250,000, $300,000. And I think the 765 LT also, that MSRP of $513,000. I'm guessing it's back and forth of the price. And now here's the favorite car of that showroom. Is going to be the Aventador SV. This thing is so beautiful in the showroom's lighting. It literally pops. When I took pictures of this, it looked like I was one of those Instagram like famous post pictures where they have like 100,000 likes on it. That's how good this color looks, and it's coming well on the camera as well at how shiny that color is. The Aventador SV is the LP750-4. It's a 2016 model. This is a V12 Lamborghini, and the exterior color is Rosso Bia or Bia, and the interior color is Nero Cosmos, and the price tag for this Aventador is $474,000. And I think that's not too bad compared to the McLaren 720S, but I guess this is an older car. And so the interior of the car does have black seats and black with red, so it does match the exterior. And one thing about this car, it's perfect, but there's one thing that the front, the underneath, the underbody spoiler, the front lip is black, flat black, and so is the mirrors. But then in the rear, when you come back, you can see some of the extra parts are carbon fiber, like the spoiler, the rear hood vents, and I was kind of confused why that is. I don't know if it's just because they want to keep the original parts to not damage from rock chips or anything, or curbs. And when it comes to the rear, especially with the SV versus like the SVJ, I both like them in their own perspectives, just because I think they're both perfect. They just give off a different kind of feeling, so it's up to the person who likes the SV or the SVJ better. And as you can see, it's a carbon fiber spoiler, and the mesh design in the rear. You can remember that 765 has like mesh on the top, this one has it on the bottom, and then you see the SV imprint on the side. And here's a little different shot of the interior I was trying to get. So if you like the video of the McLaren 765 LT and this Aventador SV, definitely consider dropping a like and subscribing to my channel. I have over 50 videos on my channel already, and I'm going to be uploading a lot more. I just went to a Cars and Coffee event, and I've seen some of these cars on the road, and I have some clips of them as well that I'll be uploading soon. Definitely check it out. I just went to a Cars and Coffee where I saw two SVJs, one purple and a teal color SVJ with Ferrari Roma, Monza SP2 from Ferrari, and tons of other supercars. So definitely keep an eye out and subscribe. And now I'm going to talk about the Huracan Evo. And I think Lamborghini did a great job with redesigning the Lamborghini Huracan, turning it into the Huracan Evo with the Performante, more performance-oriented engine that they offer for the Huracan, and changing up the looks while still keeping it with the same formula of what the Huracan is, because the Huracan just seems perfect. I feel like they got the design perfectly for the interior, exterior, the performance, the sound. Huracan Evo that they have that is in yellow, that's outside, that I'm going to show you at the end of the video. But the next vehicle is going to be the Rezvani Tank. This is a 2021 model. This is the first time I've seen this vehicle. I didn't really know what it was. I've seen some YouTube videos of it, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. But hearing the guys in the background, I was hearing that it's on the Wrangler platform. That's what I'm getting from it. But this thing seems insane. The tires are ginormous, and it also is, the price tag for this is $275,000. It seems like it's an armored up Jeep Wrangler from what I'm getting from the view. It seems pretty insane. It's a 6.4 liter V8 with 500 horsepower, and the color is called Stealth Gray Satin. And here's the interior of the Rezvani tank, and there is no sunroof in here. I believe it's because it's fully armored, and I wouldn't be surprised if this thing had bulletproof windows, but I'm just taking a guess here, especially at that price tag of $275,000. And I'm going to be coming back to the rear, where I think is the special part of this big tank, and it looks so futuristic. I want to see this thing on the road, where it probably has such a menacing presence, where people are gonna merge over when you are in the fast lane. Now here's the Dodge Ram Trax or TRX, and I was pretty surprised that this was here because it's a 2021 model, and I have not seen this on the road anywhere. So I was pretty surprised. I wouldn't be shocked if this was a brand new model with like minimal miles. When I checked online, they didn't have many details for the truck itself. And the price tag for the Ram TRX or Trax is $119,000, which I don't think is bad at all for such a menacing truck that looks like it's ready for any off-roading adventure, ready for any jump that you want to do. And I like that this one is a V8 instead of a V6 turbo, like the Ford Raptor. I think this is going to have a nicer engine note, and people are probably going to be able to put custom exhaust on here that'll make the sound even more menacing than it probably already is. And I've seen some videos of Street Speed 717. I believe it was him that did a jump with this Trax, and it did a pretty good job of handling that. Now this is one of my favorite SUVs. This is a Maybach GLS 600, and the price tag for this is $291,000. I love the two-tone color on this, especially with this interior. The interior is a macchiato mahogany color, and I love the touchscreen systems. I love the back where you could be chauffeured around, and this two-tone just really stands out. It kind of gives me those Rolls-Royce vibes with the two-tone color. Definitely like the top, which seems like a wine or like a dark brown color with black. The exterior color is obsidian black metallic, and I love the Maybach grille, and the headlights look perfect too. I think they knocked it out of the ballpark with this. So if you compare this to the G-Wagon, the one beside it is priced around $200,000. So I would take the Maybach over the G-Wagon. I know some people are really crazy about the G-Wagon, but I really like this one. And I do see all those videos on YouTube where they have some kind of feature that makes it bounce around like a music video, so it's pretty cool. So the wheels on this look stunning. I think they match the car really well. Gives you that big boss kind of presence. The interior, the mahogany macchiato seats look perfect. I usually wouldn't prefer these colors, but it just looks perfect in the inside, especially with this lighter tan color that they used. And these touchscreen displays look amazing. And here's another view of the interior from the passenger side, where you can see more details of the different colored materials that they used. And these lounge chairs, or I guess captain chairs in the back, look perfect. They look like I would just tell a friend, you can go ahead and drive while I just sit in the back and probably fall asleep from massaging seat. So this video is running pretty long, so I decided that I'm just gonna end it here and then make a second part where I have the rest of the cars that I see in the next video. So definitely check that out. Make sure you subscribe and like the video, and keep an eye out for my Cars and Coffee video, where you're gonna see tons of supercars, Porsche GT3 RS, 765, SVJs, SV, Mercedes, AMG GTR Pro, tons of other supercars. So definitely check it out, and thank you for watching.